What's going on, guys? Hey, it's Aaron Guyett. I am doing this week's living.fit/live or YouTube live right here on YouTube. So check it out. We're going to go over the in and out waves, So let's talk setup first. For the in and out waves, we're just doing a doubled rope. So as you see here, bam, I got my doubled rope set up. So I throw it around that strap, right? Put the strap on a carabiner to something heavy. You could also put it on like a post like that or a squat rack or anything like that of your choice. So the in and out waves, what would be the point of doing an in and out wave? So in and out wave is just this, right? Nice and simple. I'm just going in and out with my waves. And it actually looks really easy, and I'm making it seem like it's fairly easy as well. What would be the point of that? So the point is push and pull, right? Or if you've done flies, or if you've done reverse flies, right? Pec deck flies or pec flies, reverse flies. This is the same exact movement. So think about that kinetic chain, right? Inside here, outside here. Very useful for upper body strength, bicep strength, growing biceps, growing pec, growing upper back muscles, right? My traps, my rhomboids, teres major, teres minor, in the back, as well as even obviously lat for that postural control while I'm doing my in and out wave. I'm engaging all of those muscles. I'm engaging that kinetic chain. So whether you're trying to build muscles, specific muscles, right? This might be the tool, this might be the exercise for you, or maybe you're an athlete and you're just trying to get better at grabbing pulls and tossing them, right? Whether you tackle in a sport or you do some sort of grappling, or even you just grab and pull or grab and push, right? This in and out wave is going to help engage that kinetic chain, so it'll improve your sequencing and timing, as well as it'll improve your strength or endurance or power, and that's all in how you set up your in and out wave. So if I go way back here, this is actually a no-no. Now I've actually mitigated my movement, and all I'm doing is just trying to hold on and trying not to let my shoulders ground out. So once I take a small step forward, this is going to be a fairly easier in and out wave, and I can reduce the output just by slowing it down a little bit and going nice and easy, relaxing. And now I can train endurance for that in and out wave, or for that grabbing, right, or for those pecs. Right, if I'm trying to train muscular strength, endurance, maybe for push-ups or something like this. Obviously, push-ups are going to be the primary, but then my supplementary work, it might be in and out waves in a conditioning fashion for aerobic capacity and muscular stamina. Right now, if I want to grow strength, I'm going to take a bigger step forward, maybe 2 steps forward, and now I'm going to have to increase the amount of output in order to have that in and out wave. And I'll tell you what, you do 1 or 2 steps forward, just like you saw this week in the challenge on Instagram. If you haven't checked it out, go to Instagram or go to Facebook or go to Twitter. Check it out. There's the weekly Battle Ropes Challenge, the in and out wave. Right, we're just doing it for 20 seconds, but in that 20 seconds, everybody that's submitting their entry, they're hitting lactic threshold. They're actually hitting muscular failure in 20 seconds. Right, so think about that. That's the same thing, maybe even faster than if you did pec deck flies to your lactic failure or your muscular failure. Right, so this is a good thing to build strength. We want to hit that muscular failure, boom, rest, and then come back, hit it again. Right, so 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off, or even 40 seconds off if you need it. You do a couple rounds of that, or 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off if you're really feeling gnarly, or even taking 60 seconds off. But the 30 seconds of in and out waves producing all the way to the end, man, brutal. And then if I'm trying to train power, so super explosive grip or super explosive in and out wave style, even just maybe trying to improve somebody's posture and having them focus on engaging interscapular muscles while they pull it out. Right? I can do power, so I can step forward and just do a couple of reps, 5 reps, 10 reps, 20 reps, as fast as I can, or 5 seconds or 10 seconds of work, and then really increase that rest. And it's going to train those muscle fibers in the same way that if I was doing power movement, so like power lifting, think about bench press, super heavy bench press, 1 rep, 2 rep, 3 rep, 4 rep max, maybe 5 reps, super heavy weight, lots and lots of rest. Same thing here. Right, with this in and out wave with the rope. And I know it seems like a 50-foot, 1.5-inch rope wave is not as much force through the muscle, but you be the judge. Go and do a fairly heavyweight bench press, and then come here, take 5 steps forward, and try to get those waves to go all the way to the end. And I think, especially if you do it on separate days, I think that what you're going to find is it takes a similar amount of force through those muscle fibers, through that kinetic chain to create that engagement, to create that wave to go all the way down to the end of the anchor. It's pretty awesome. And then the beauty of the rope is I can move while I'm doing it. If I'm training athletes, maybe they have to do things on the field where they're getting up off the line, grabbing somebody, right, or grappling or something like that, and they need to move their lower body a little bit different than how they move their upper body, right? In and out wave, just like alternating waves, just like circular waves, it's a great way to train both hemispheres, that upper body and that lower body, right? And then if I'm really trying to engage just the upper body, I can go down to half kneeling, in and out wave, a tall kneeling, in and out wave, or even all the way to seated, nice and tall. Man, I feel every inch, every bit of that in my upper body, to include my abdominals, to keep me upright here while I'm producing that. And I realize how much legs I use when I'm standing up producing waves, just by sitting down. So those are all the different ways we can train in and out waves, or many of the different ways. I'm sure you can come up with some more, and I would love to see it. Engage with that challenge. If you're looking for more of these, go to living.fit/live. We've got also on living.fit in our level 1 continuing education and level 2 continuing education. We have tons of benefits, frequently asked questions about battle ropes, and that's in the level 1 and the level 2. A library of exercises, video demos, a library of workouts in there, and it's growing every single week, every single month. So I appreciate you stopping in, checking this out, enjoying. Make your next one your best one. And I'll see you next time.